more white man lies.
We can be the best together. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Understand that?
Yes, sir.
Listen good.
It's time for our people to wake up in Chicago.
IUIC. We in here. Look. Yo.
I'm prepared to ride for my people. Prepared to go to war for my people. I'm prepared to die for my people. Cause we the Israelites, we ready to fight. I'm prepared to ride for my people. Prepared to go to war for my people. I'm prepared to die for my people. Cause we the Israelites, we ready to fight.
We been living in hell if you can't already tell. Glorifying ghettos where they force us to dwell. Either that or we fill up the jail. Cause ain't no truth in the land. Neither is there any knowledge of self. Let's just keep it real. I'm trying to pull you out of the dark. I done seen a murder rate go up off of the chart. We pull a gun on each other, unloaded and spark. And then the police shoot us, we do nothing but mark. Ain't no justice for family and kids. Cause most of us blind, can't even see who our enemy is. They don't know what their identity is. Babylon, a great mystery. I show you where insanity lives. It's a calm before the storm, and I know this for sure. They stole everything from us, then they
1,000 times. Right. God and Lord are the names of the devil. That's Lucifer's project. Under
The
confidence.
book of Exodus, chapter 3 and verse 14. And God said unto Moses, I am that I am.
I am that I am.
And he said, thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel, I am have sent me unto you.
Right.
And God said moreover unto Moses, thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel, the Lord God of your fathers, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob, have sent me unto you.
So what did he say his name was?
So he said, my name is I am, which we got in Hebrew is Ahaya, right? That's the translation of it, right? Now give me Exodus 34 and 14. Because like we read in Psalms 138 and 2, he magnified his word above the names that we read in the Bible of him, right? For a specific reason. Now I'm going to show you something else about God and his name. Bring it out! He just told Moses, my name is I am Ahaya in Hebrew. Yeah. Read that Exodus 34 and 14.
The book of Exodus, chapter 34, verse 14. For thou shalt worship no other God. For the Lord whose name is jealous. Hold on, what's God's name? For the Lord whose name is jealous.
Well, I just thought his name was I am. That's what he just told Moses. Yeah. Well, now he's telling Moses, my name is jealous.
Because of the fact that he wants nothing above him.
Well, he said my name is jealous.
Right. But
so obviously, when he told him that I am, now he said my name is jealous. Right. Guess what those are? Those are titles.
But this title,
those are titles.
Right. Well, you know what he said? If you take the name, if you say I am using a negative connotation with it, which is God in action, the created in action, then you're taking the Lord's name in vain. Now, I am that I am is God in action.
Now we just read, because I know what you said.
Jealous means to let you know not to put anything before him. You can love your child more than God, and the Creator will take him.
Now he said my name is jealous. We just said my name is I am. So them are two different names.
Well, just like he said, I created evil.
Now listen to this now.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 30 and verse 4. Bring it out. Who have ascended up into heaven, or descended? Who have gathered the wind in his fist? Who have bound the waters in a garment?
Now this is Proverbs. Solomon wrote this. The wisest man to ever walk the earth, except Yeshaya.
Right.
All right? Yahweh Shai. That you call it. Read.
Right.
Yeah. Who have established all the ends of the earth. What is his name?
Hold on. God said what? He said what? Solomon said what?
What is his name?
Now he's asking you a question. What is his name? Read on.
And what is his son's name?
So Solomon's telling us we truly don't know his name or his son's name. Give me that in Isaiah now.
Okay.
The other tongues. He said we really don't know it. He gave us titles while we are here on earth. We refer to him as that. But the main thing he wants you to do is keep his commandments. Let's read on, read that.
That's right.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 28, verse 11. For with stammering lips and another tongue will he speak to this people.
He said with stammering lips and another tongue,
This tongue right
a
here.
different language,
This one right
he was
here.
going to let you know you the Israelite that the Bible speaks of.
What tells you that?
Exactly right. Now listen to this. You in here, we speak in English right now. If I stood here and said, Yahweh Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh is calling you, Yahweh is calling you, the people will keep on walking because they don't know that name. So what we do is, our job is to make it plain to the people. To call you back to repentance, first you got to realize you Israel. Realize who you are, that the Bible's talking about you. And that you got a specific purpose on this earth.
Right.
So you can call him Yeshua, you can call him Yahweh Shai, you can call him Yehoshua, but if you don't keep his commandments, like our forefathers in the wilderness didn't do, what's going to happen?
Hey, you're condemned. What
You're
did
going to
he
be
say?
put to
He
death
said,
when
Yes,
you come
right.
back.
It is given to me to give to man his reward according to what his work.
Now listen to this, because we said if you don't keep his commandments, that's what's going to get you killed. Because our forefathers, when they came out of Egypt, we just read in Exodus, he told them his name, right? Why did our forefathers not go into the kingdom? Only 2 people did. What was the reason?
Because he cursed Moses and he cursed God. And because of it, they couldn't go. They said that they had good, they said when they were
That's
in Egypt.
Moses. I'm talking about all of the people. Why did they not go into
Because
the land?
they in turn doubted Moses and God. And because of it, they
Lack
took the
of faith.
fattest, he said the fattest of them was slain first.
A lack of faith, and what's the other reason?
Right. The fact of no obedience. He told them
To what? No obedience to what?
to the Creator.
No obedience to what?
The law.
There you go.
Now, what
So
they do?
listen, now here's
All
my
right,
question.
All right, now
So-
what did they do? Now, what they did then, he said, he went to the Lord, the Creator, and asked him to forgive the people. What did he say? Take a blazing serpent and let
He
the
did
people
all
let
that,
the fire
exactly
down.
right. But we're speaking about the name. So they knew the name in the wilderness,
Right, they knew the name.
They didn't get the kingdom, the promised land, because they lacked faith and didn't keep his commandments.
Right.
Yes,
It
right.
wasn't because they didn't know his name.
No, that wasn't
So
it.
the
No.
same reason that how you're going to get eternal life is not because you know his name. It's about what you do.
Yes, right.
true.
That's what he wants.
That's true.
Now, one of the things that we can't do is wear that Egyptian Ankh.
Well, that's all right if you don't want to.
That's- we
Let me
can't
say,
do that.
Understanding and understanding are the most important thing.
Okay.
I know what it represents.
What-
Whether
what
men may
represent?
use it, but what does it represent to me? It represents a symbol of life.
Okay, eternal
All
life.
right, first of
symbol
all,
life.
Christianity, as they gave it, came out of the darkest Europe. Christianity meant to be the dirtiest and the filthiest creature you could be. And if you wanted to be a saint, if you licked the soul of someone, you became a saint.
Now,
The
we
Europeans, the Romans and all
It came
others
from
took,
Europeans,
all right,
exactly right.
and
That's
took,
it, that's
took
it.
the word.
Christianity
And then
came from Europeans.
they took it and separated it.
So if you
And
are
the
a black
council,
man here in America and you are in the Christian Sunday church, you are worshiping a white man's religion.
well, that's the mark of the
God,
beast.
listen to this, because Jesus Christ never told you to be a Baptist.
No, well, those,
That was Jesus Christ's cousin.
what did it
So
say?
he never told you to be a Jehovah's
Those
Witness
are the
either.
little whores. It says Babylon is
It's
the
the
big
great
whore,
whore, exactly
and the
right.
little ones are the little
And a
whore.
part of that
Then you
is
got master.
wearing idols.
All right, well,
Because
that's
listen to this.
not an idol to me.
You
It's
know,
to you.
give me Proverbs
See?
3. Now you know that we are the Israelites, right?
Yes, we are.
Now your forefathers was in slavery to what people?
They were enslaved to the Portuguese.
Before that, way before
a
that.
minute. No, wait a minute.
I'm talking about way before that.
Hold on. You're going back. You had
Who's the first people to enslave your people?
the first ones that came out with the Romans. The Greeks came
That
out.
wasn't the first people.
Who
You
were?
know it wasn't.
Who were?
Come on now.
Who were?
Who were the first people to
Who were?
enslave your
All right,
people?
well, tell me
Because
who
we
were.
built the pyramids, right?
Yes, we did.
So who enslaved us to do that?
That wasn't no slavery to build the pyramids. You believe that lie? Do you
Huh?
know how the pyramids were built? Scientists would tell you the pyramids were built in 20 years. In order
Give
to
me that.
build something in 20 years,
Give me that in Exodus. Let's show you what.
no,
You
the,
got it,
the
Exodus?
Great Pyramid
We're going to show you that
represents
you
not-
blacks and
wait,
Hispanics
wait, wait.
who are the
No, you got that,
Israelites
you got
according to
that
the
wrong.
Bible. You are the people that built the pyramids.
Yeah, but
you built up
right, yeah,
Egypt.
yeah.
The same
But
way
it wasn't
you
no
built
slaves.
up
That was no
spiritual
slaves.
Egypt.
That was no slaves. Get that out of your
Spiritual
head.
Egypt.
That's a
why
lie
in
that was told.
Washington, D.C. they got an
Wait a
obelisk.
minute.
That's why hey, give me one of them signs that got it on it. pull out your dollar bill. What's on the back of your dollar bill?
Do you know why they did that?
What's on the back of it?
It's a pyramid.
It's a pyramid.
Do you know why?
Because the Israelites are now serving slavery in spiritual Egypt, which is called America. You don't know who you are. You think you African American, West Indian. If you look here, we're in America. Why does the white man who founded America in 1776 named it that? Why does he got an Egyptian pyramid on the back of his dollar bill? What does a white man have to do with a pyramid? Give me Revelation 11 and 8 real quick. I'm going to show you. Listen to this. The one thing we have never done as a people, we have never had the Bible taught to us how it's supposed to be taught. The Bible is a mystery that only the Israelites can decode. Why did he make it like that? For in the last days, you will wake up to the signs
and why it was
and the symbols to show you who you were. Now let's see why God put a pyramid on a dollar bill that ain't got nothing to do with white people. Read that in Revelation 11.
The book of Revelations chapter 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city.
What's the greatest city, the greatest place on earth? What's the greatest country on earth? The greatest country? No, the greatest city? Where does everybody want to come? Huh? America. You got people dying to get in here. They think the streets are paved with gold. That's why you got Arabs that come over here and set up shop in your neighborhood and make money off you. They all want to come here.
You got one more.
This is the greatest city on the face of the earth. Every country fears America. You know how? Because the UN says, no, America, you can't go in there. America says, I don't give a damn what you say. We're going to bomb Iraq. Although we didn't find no weapons of mass destruction. That's right. We're going to do what we want to do. And guess what? The whole world did nothing. This is the greatest country on earth.
No, it's not. Mystery Babylon is.
Spiritually,
Which what?
which spiritually,
So it's not actually, it's not physically the land of Egypt. It is spiritually, read on.
is called
Egypt.
Sodom.
It's called what?
Egypt is
Sodom.
What is rampant throughout America right now? What law did they just pass in America? Huh? I can't hear you. They ain't passed martial law because they're not walking around here in military. What's the law they just passed? Huh? They just passed that a man can marry a man. Where y'all at? Y'all ain't watching the news? That's sodomy. That's homosexuality. A woman can marry whoever she wants to. God is clearly against that in the Bible.
That's right.
People to death for that. But this place ain't physically that place. It ain't physically Sodom. It is what?
Which spiritually is called Sodom.
It is spiritually that place. They do the same things that the physical Sodom did. Read on.
And
it is called what?
Egypt.
It's called what?
Egypt.
It is spiritually called Egypt. It's not physically the landmass. Hold it up again. I said, hold it up high. Why does a white man got a pyramid on the back of a dollar bill? He ain't African. God is showing you the signs in the last day of where the Israelites will be dwelling.
That's right.
In the land that is spiritually called Egypt. They served slavery in Egypt at first. Now in the last days in the book of Revelation, they are spiritually in the land called Egypt. Walking around saying, I am an Asiatic black man. I'm an Afro-American. I'm black. I'm Moorish American. I'm a pimp. I'm a thug. I got all knowledge. They walking around dead. Hold on. They walking around dead not knowing who they are. So God loved his people so much in the last days, he said, I'm going to send my prophets back and tell you who you are.
That's right.
I'm going to tell you what you need to do to get right with me. I put you here for a reason. I put you, give me that in Baruch chapter 3, verse 8.
Tell me about Mystery Babylon.
Mystery Babylon? You know why this place is called, America's called Mystery Babylon? Because everybody thinks this is the greatest country on earth. Wants to come here, will die to get in here, but this place is full of police corruption, like here in Chicago. It's full of homosexuality. is full of violence, all of these things. But our people, listen, brother, you
How you know you ain't homosexual?
you're talking to the prophets of God.
Nigga, you got a
Right
microphone.
there. Listen,
I mean,
listen,
brother, you got a microphone.
And you got a way of talking to him. Hold on, brother. I'll deal with you,
Sexual
all right?
thing. We did the bedroom
I'll
mission.
deal with you. Now listen to this. This place is called Mystery Babylon because our people think that this is the greatest place on earth. You have no desire to go back to your homeland, which is Jerusalem, because you're like, where can I get it better than here? Where can I do what I want to other than here? What's wrong with a man loving a man? What's wrong with a woman loving a woman? We can love whoever we want to. So when we tell you it's Babylon, you say, nah, that ain't it.
Let me ask you this.
Hold on, let me read this
Let me
real
get
quick.
this over before I forget.
Real quick.
A senior
Go ahead.
citizen, I forget. Okay, number one, since Israel is the false Jew, and then
Right.
turn of the synagogue.
The Jewish people are the
right,
fake
that's
Jews.
the slang. And then turn there to the synagogue and say, when will the Bible fulfill itself? When they in turn will bow before us, that they may know that Yah loves us.
Okay, I'll show you. Now here, why are we here in America serving captivity? If we God's chosen people, why the hell are we on the bottom? Why are young men get shot down? Why are women walking around like video vixens, breast out, butt out, all of this? Why is this happening? And I got the answers. Read that.
3 and 8.
The book of Baruch, chapter 3, verse 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity.
So newsflash, although we think that we're free as a people, we not. You know how you're not free? Because you was brought here as slaves and you ain't went back to the place they brought you from. You still a slave whether you like it or not. They have given us the illusion of freedom. You know what that illusion of freedom is? How this is Mystery Babylon? You think your vote counts. You think that you got a hand in picking the president. When has ever any president, including President Obama, done anything for black and Hispanic people?
The last president that did anything was the one that they killed when they took over America.
When they took, you talk about Abraham Lincoln?
No, when they killed Kennedy, that was a coup.
He didn't do nothing for us. You know why? Because we still in the same condition we was during the time when he lived.
The first thing we haven't
still
done,
suffering as a people.
Wait a minute. The first thing we haven't done, we haven't contested the 13th Amendment. Until we do that.
Listen to this. The reason why I'm saying it said God said, behold, you are yet this day in your captivity because you think you free, but you ain't went back to where you came from. So those amendments, those laws is the reason why you don't know that America is the mystery of Babylon that is talking about.
But the thing is, but you know what? But the mystery the mystery Babylon is a
The book of Baruch, chapter 3, verse 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payment.
To be what?
To be subject to payment.
Who pay more bills than black folks? We got bills out the wazoo. We don't even want to open the mail sometimes because we know, dang, it's another bill. Damn, they done caught up with me. God said you subject to those payments. Only a slave has to pay back things. If you ruled everything, you would already have control over it already. You ain't got to pay nothing back. Guess what? America don't pay nobody back.
That's right.
They print money. They print their own money. That's how we know that they not in captivity. But the people that make payments, we are.
They print everybody's
Read on.
money.
For a reproach and a curse,
Read on.
and to be subject to payments, according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our God.
So the reason that you blacks and Hispanics are serving captivity here in America is because you have departed from your God. And you know one way you departed from your God? You don't see nothing wrong with wearing an Egyptian Ankh.
I am Egyptian. I am Egyptian. I am Egyptian.
Huh?
I came from Egypt.
Now you Egypt? You just told him
And
earlier.
Egypt.
Now listen.
All of those that are
That's not the
Egypt,
same place.
Israel, we all,
Exodus 11
Assyria,
now listen.
all the same.
You just told us that you was an American black. Your forefathers came here,
All
right?
of us came
So
here.
God didn't say you Egyptian.
Like
God said
like
you're
Noah
an
Drew Ali
Israelite.
said.
Listen.
They took us like sardines.
God
they
said
took us
you're
from
an
palm.
Israelite from the tribe of Judah.
Let me say something to you first.
Not Egyptian.
I understand you pushing it. Let me
Go
hold
ahead.
it for a minute.
Because the
Wait a
Egyptians
minute,
never went in the slavery
wait a
on
minute.
ship.
Hold it for a minute. Number one, we know in part, we see in part.
Well, we know we came here on slave ships.
Wait a minute.
That's
Wait a
history.
minute. Wait, listen.
That's
Wait a
history.
minute.
I don't know that
Wait a minute. Hold
part.
it for a minute.
Go ahead.
Hold it for a minute. We were already here.
Who was?
We were.
Who Who's we?
Our people, this color, this right here. We were already
Brown
here.
people were here. Guess what? Because the native Indians are your brothers.
That's
The
right.
Israelites, they was here already.
Listen.
You wasn't.
Wait a minute.
You got brought here on a ship.
Can I finish?
Now go ahead. Because I just answered
Wait a minute,
that.
hold it. The man that put George Washington in office was a black Moor who was the 9th president of this country before it became the United States.
I know. You talking about John Thompson.
No, John Hanson.
John Hanson.
All right.
Right.
He single-handed,
that.
everybody ran because the whites threatened the Senate and the Congress.
Now-
They ran for their life.
Now, with all that being said,
All right.
what does that got to do with you wearing an Egyptian Ankh knowing you're an Israelite?
Number one is this. Let me tell you. This right here. This symbol right here represents something that deals with sciences that we have forgotten.
Okay, I'm going to show you what God says about it.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 18, verse 3.
If you think you're an Egyptian, if you into Egyptology, if you think you got some knowledge, and you're an Israelite or so-called black and Hispanic, God says this in the Bible about your Egyptian beliefs.
Bring it out.
18, verse 3. After the doings of the land of Egypt,
Of what?
of the land of Egypt,
The physical land of Egypt, who had that Ankh on the hieroglyphs, you can see him wearing it. Read on.
wherein ye dwelt,
We were slaves in Egypt. Read on.
shall ye not do.
You what?
Shall ye not do.
Thou shalt
That's a
not
false-
do
that is a
after
false
the
history.
Egyptians.
That's a false history.
You shall
We were
not be
slaves
wearing
in
the
Egypt.
Egyptian
That's a lie
Ankh.
they told. That's
That
a
is
lie
not.
they
Give me
told.
Habakkuk 1 and 18 now.
You had number one.
You shall
know that
not be wearing that Egyptian Ankh, sir.
No, I'm going to continue to wear that. I had the cross first.
So
then
now-
I realized what the truth was.
Now the cross
And the
came.
truth
Now
made me
listen,
free.
the Egyptian Ankh came first, right?
Yes, it
And
did.
then the Romans took that from them and made the cross, right?
Yeah.
So you went from some Africans who you ain't that had you in slavery to then you had on a cross, which the white man did had you in slavery because of this reason. Read it.
The book of Habakkuk, chapter 2 and verse 18. What profiteth the graven image?
The graven image, thing that is made.
Graven
right there.
images that
That
is
the
alive and
maker
died.
thereof
This is
have
not a-
graven
this is
it.
not
The
a
maker
graven
thereof has made. The
Wait a minute,
maker
look at
that
the
made
word
the Ankh is
graven
the
image.
Egyptians. Read.
Graven image means
The molten
something that is
image.
subject
The
to
molten
death.
image, they melted that down. That's made out of metal. They melted it down and made it into an Egyptian Ankh, right?
And a teacher of
The
lies.
Egyptian Ankh is a what?
A teacher of lies.
Did
It's a
say that?
teacher of lies
Did it
that
say
makes
the
you
Ankh?
think
Did the
you're
Ankh-
African.
Wait a minute.
It makes you think you Egyptian.
Right, bring it
It's
out.
a teacher of
I'm gonna tell
lies
you-
when you are
wait a minute.
actually the
I'm
Israelites
gonna
that
tell
the
you- I'm
Bible
gonna tell you
speaks
what
of.
Dr.
Yes,
I'm gonna tell you what Dr.
That's
Selby-
what God
Wait a minute,
says.
hold on for a minute. I'm going to
Read
tell you
on.
what
We gotta
Dr.
finish it out.
Selby just
Go back,
said.
read on.
Dr.
Verse
Selby
19.
said, I think
And
I'm
a teacher of lies.
I am African.
That the maker of his work trusteth
First find
therein.
out
You
what
trust
happened.
in that.
All right, do you,
You
know?
think that
Let me
that's
ask
some
you something.
kind
Let
of
me ask you
spiritual
that.
power.
Let me ask you
It
that.
don't.
No, listen. The
Don't
power.
you say
Wait a
that
minute.
power.
Listen. The power comes from within.
Well, you say
Yeah,
it's like
sure.
knowledge,
Yeah,
eternal life,
Wait a
the inner
minute.
being,
Wait a
the
minute.
outer
Wait a minute.
being,
Listen.
right?
Symbolism is the only religion. Yahshua said this. He said the kingdom of heaven is within
Explain
you.
that symbolism, the only religion. What does that mean?
That means that inside everything that you see represents symbols. Every symbol emanates an energy out of it that makes whatever you are possible. This is what symbolism is. But this right here,
I'm gonna show
is
you a symbol. Numbers 14 and 11.
the power is within you. Matthew 22,
Everything's a
24.
symbol. Another word for a symbol is a what, sir? What's another word for a symbol? Sister, you know another word for a symbol. Make it plain to the people. Another word for a symbol. That's the actual symbol. What's another word for symbol? Another word for symbol is sign. Right? Numbers 14 and 11. Another word for symbol is a sign, right? God got the answer for
Let me
that
ask you
too.
something. Let me ask
The
you.
book of Numbers, chapter 14, verse 11.
Bring it out.
And the Lord said unto Moses, how long will this people provoke me? And how long will it be ere they believe me? For all the signs,
How long will it be before this people believe me for all the what?
for all the signs
All the symbols.
which I have showed among them.
Ain't God showing us that he's mad as hell with us right now? He's letting us get gunned down in the street.
That's
Our
right.
young black men are dying at alarming rates. Those are signs for you to wake up. God is man. Hosea 5:15. Those are signs. Those are the symbols that you ought to be paying attention to as a people. But what our people do, hold on, let me talk. I'm talking to everybody. What happens is, when you see those signs and those symbols that God is showing you, you turn around and act like you didn't see it. Right, that didn't happen. No, everybody loves us. When they gunning you down the street, they got you in the projects. Bring it out. They are poisoning your water. Hey, y'all act like in Flint, Michigan, the government wasn't poisoning the water of the people in Michigan on purpose.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.
No more white man lies.